So yes, today I am going to try and find out if I've got a better solution for running in blizzards. I bought these cheap ski goggles, cost me about a tenner, because the last few times I've been out running in snow, I just get snowflakes into my eyeballs, my glasses are completely unusable, and it's a completely miserable experience. So I wanted to answer the question, do I need to give up running in blizzards, or can I find a way to make it work? But first of all, let's go running without any goggles on. Normally you'd be able to see, normally you'd be able to see lots of, my eyes! Trying to get the shelter, I can't see a thing! Oh. Whoa, whoa! Oh, that's slippy. Right, I'm gonna have to make a few changes. I can see! It's a miracle! Why have I not tried this sooner? I'm up at Wolfbog wind farm. Well, you can't see it, it's away over there somewhere. There's a bit of a blizzard on the way, 40-mile-an-hour winds. So I decided to go running somewhere with no trees to follow my head. And I'm gonna get up to the top of Big Collin and then head back. So, let's go. I need to get down in here. I'm down out of the wind. My hands are freezing. Like, my whole body's pretty cold as well. So I'm gonna put on my extra 2 layers and my thicker gloves. Brought a set of these chemical hand warmers. Hand warmer in each glove. Those are much warmer. Why did I not just put this on at the start? Let's go! You see that? The crazy way the snow is just over the surface. I'm up into the wind farm now. The goggles have steamed up a little bit, but I can still see a lot better. Hey, my nose is out. That's better. That's me up in the turbine! I'm not gonna stop, I'm just gonna keep going up the hill so I don't get cold. You should hear the sound of it. back down in the path again. There seems to be a weird bit here where there's very little wind. It must be a big hill over that way blocking it. It's gonna pick up as soon as I go around this corner. But yeah, that was a very interesting experiment to try and see what kind of gear I would need to wear in like really nasty conditions like this. So as I said, forecast was gusting up to 40-mile-an-hour winds, sideways snow, and a wind chill of -10 to -15 degrees Celsius. So yeah, I've learned a few things. Definitely the layers on the, well, as I suspected, layers on the top matter most. I'm wearing a pair of shorts with a thin pair of windproof trousers, and my legs have been fine the whole time. One thing is though, I should maybe wear longer socks. The goggles, these have worked a treat. Now I did treat them with like a Zeiss anti-mist treatment before heading out, so I think that's helped a bit. They did steam up when I stopped earlier, so I need to remember that. If I stop and like bend over, like I think my breath goes up in and it steams them up, but they're fine once I keep moving. I'm not recommending anybody actually does this because I've kind of eased into this kind of weather over the last few years. I would not go from not running in bad weather at all to suddenly get out into this. It would just be irresponsible, dangerous, and insane. So yeah, right. I'll get back to the car. I don't want to go down there and record an ending because there's a guy having a nap in a car. I don't want to wake him up. At least, I hope he's having a nap. Yeah, lots of lessons learned. Hopefully you find some of those lessons useful. I'll stick a link down below if any runners are interested in these goggles. They cost me like £10, so they're really, really cheap, and it's completely transformed what it's like to run in weather like this. Yeah, these are going to be an essential part of my winter trail running kit. Have a look around the channel, there's other running videos on here, and I make videos about small cameras, gadgets, drones, that kind of stuff. Might be something else you like. Feel free to subscribe. I'm gonna go and get warmed up. Bye-bye. I walked past that car because when I got here, it wasn't snowing and there was no wind. And that car was just sitting there with a guy looking like he was sleeping in it. And then by the time I got back, his windows were all covered in snow. And I got to my car and I was just kind of like, ah, if I find out somebody has frozen to death in their car up here, I will feel partly responsible. So I went back, wiped the snow off his window and gave it a tap. I think it scared the life out of him. He was very much alive. He sort of, ugh, and I was like, hello. And he looked around and was like, now seeing that his car was covered in snow, and then he just went, so I'll just have to assume he's fine. Actually, this is not the first abandoned car and snow story I've had. I was up coming back from my previous snowy run, and I still bought a car at the side of the road when I was driving out, and I had the lights, like indicator lights on, but there's nobody there, and it was still there when I was coming back. I drove for about a mile before thinking, ah, you gotta go back. Drove all the way back, got out, got to the car, no one about, and it looked like there might be footprints heading off into the trees. Bit concerned, so I was about to phone the police, and then our car turned up. Somebody hopped out and picked it up. They basically got stuck there this morning, but this happens every time I try to play the good citizen. It turns out it's a total non-emergency at all. Right, let's get out of here.